the lower class over to the middle class. Because me personally, people who are, like, for example, if you look at social assistance, you look at disability, it's not enough to live in Toronto or to live even in Windsor or London anymore.
It's not enough to live, period. You can't live off of that ever.
So I'm happy to see Toronto Mayor and our Prime Minister working together in one shape, way, or form. It's good for the community, I think. What's your opinion on it?
It's good. They're trying to make a difference. You know what I mean? Austin take a lot of time. You know what I mean? They can't just do it. You know what I mean? They can't just do it. Yeah, they can't just do it like in one shot. Like, it's gonna take a while. You know what I mean? But they are trying their best. You know what I mean? Like, eventually, you know what I mean? They'll crack down on violence and get most of the guns out the street and everything. But it's not gonna happen overnight. You know what I mean? So they have to just take their time, breathe, and make sure they do it proper.
Yeah, well, what we are going to go to here, we are going to go to a quick break. If you guys aren't aware, we had Gino Beat him on one of our episodes a couple while back. We're going to have one of his songs for a quick 2-minute and 15-second break. It's called Photogenic, and we'll be back after this quick.
It's called Photogenic.
Enjoy, guys.
Shoot my shot when I saw you. I wouldn't pass up an opportunity to talk to someone that was just my type. Crazy beautiful, wanna watch the movie, or we could have a photo shoot. We don't have to show it to a soul, only me and you. Press the right buttons, we could even film an interview. I'm being authentic, you're very photogenic. And as long as everything is copacetic, maybe I could roll up a backwood, fill it up with that good gas out with that look. Yeah, I wanna put you in that pose too, getting all the close-ups just like all the pros do. Show you blowing out smoke at me, capturing the moment you look naturally happy. Actually, I'm being authentic. You're very photogenic, very photogenic. I just wanna see how this develops. Expose yourself to me, I won't tell anyone else. Cut out the other noise, quiet on the set. Don't time lapse into the climax just yet. You got me thinking different, and it wasn't my intent. You turn my negative thoughts to positive when I can't. If I had one wish on a shooting star, I wanna see you step into my boudoir. In front of the prudes, call it nude art. You really know your way into a dude's heart. And I never thought I'd say that. I mean, I never pictured myself with anyone way back. I was too focused on getting paid and getting payback. I never thought I'd find my needle in the haystack. And I'm being authentic, you're very photogenic. And as long as everything's still copacetic, maybe I could roll on the backwood, fill it up with that good gas out with that look. Yeah, I wanna put you in that pose too, getting all the close-ups just like all the pros do. Show you blowing out smoke at me, capturing the moment you look naturally happy. Actually, I'm being authentic. You're very photogenic, very photogenic.
Well, welcome back to Kick the Media, episode 21, Eye Opener. This is your host, Kamar Starr.
And JJ Chronic!
I hope you guys enjoyed that song by Gino Bino. It's called Photogenic. It's a nice song, you know, like, when he raps, he's more of a conscious rapper, you know what I mean, he's not, like, rapping about gun violence and all that stuff, running up and down and doing, he's trying to make a difference, you know what I mean, so I like the song still, you know what I mean, it gets you in the mood just to chill out, smoke one, you know. But we're back on, this is your people though. We're back on, topic number...
I lost track of the topic
number,
but we can find us where? Where can you listen to us?
Oh, yeah. My bad. Yeah, you guys can find us at kickthemedia.com, Instagram, Kick the Media, Twitter, Kick the Media, YouTube, Kick the Media, Spotify, phone tag news / Kick the Media, iHeartRadio, phone tag news, Apple Music, and our Twitter. You can find us on all the social media platforms.
Look up Kick the Media.
You know what I mean? Look up Kick the Media and we're there. YouTube too. Don't forget about YouTube. But now we're on to our next topic, and this is we'll go back over that again.
So the Windsor Star has where they do reader letters and whatnot, and there's actually two articles which we're going to kind of combine together. Pardon me? Yes, I did. So, Ann Jervis and Trevor William, who are a writer to the Windsor Star, have wrote a couple letters to the Windsor Star regarding OHIP and doctors' billing. So apparently, two area specialists bill OHIP more than $6 million.
What?
Yeah.
Two specialists?
Two specialists in Ontario have billed OHIP more than $6 million. So there was an article, from what I've understood, on August 10th, which was published. From what I understand, this was by Dr. G.F. Butler in Tecumseh. I can't speak for my colleagues, but I will tell you from my personal experience that medicine is hard. That is not to say that other jobs aren't equally hard. In the end, it isn't really a competition, but its practice is complex and requires sacrifices in areas they never teach you in medical schools. I try to discuss those sacrifices with residents and clerks whom I teach, so that they have a better chance of finding that balance. While I want them to be skilled healers, I also hope that their marriage lasts, that they are good mothers, fathers, and friends, and that they look out for themselves, because if they don't, it is all too easy to break down from the stress and long hours. I don't know quite honestly what a fair income should be for those people who will thread and line up into my corneal vascular, or reshape my eye, or give me the right sequence of raspapress so my heart doesn't stop while I'm having an MI. That is the real debate to be had here. However, to tell you that simply publishing how much a physician bills OHIP does not represent what the physician takes home, I can also tell you that, much like the Sunshine List, simply publishing these income numbers out of context lacks real substance and enters the area of public shaming more than it does for public education. At the end of the day, the only thing I can tell you about the people on this list is they help me and my patient on a daily basis. As a primary care physician, I am grateful for them. They are skilled at what they do, and what they do is not easy. Dr. G.F. Butler of Tecumseh. I'm going to read the other letter quickly because it is pretty short, and then we'll discuss this article, what kind of this is going on. So, a resident of Tecumseh, Robert Lavelle, wrote, I completely fail to see the point of this article. I'm not surprised that physicians, and especially specialists who have complied in many cases or a decade of training and formal education are going to bill a lot to OHIP. I don't understand the point of the article. Is this an attempt to shame these folks for being successful and being compensated for their time and talents and education? How much would any of us of having what we make for a living posted on the front page of the Windsor Star? Perhaps the Star should post the obescency salaries and ridiculous pensions and benefits giving to MPs and MPPs, which is politicians, and let the physicians have dedicated years of time and train to help the people medically create jobs in the community to do their jobs and running their business without scrutiny. You want to take over that last paragraph?
Or scrutiny?
It's right here. That's what you have to read.
If someone has the what?
Dedication.
Dedication, successfully complete 10 plus years of schooling and a lengthy internship, lay out a bunch of money for tuition and have basically no income for all of the years, and then work their butts off to start, build, run, practice, and care for people and create jobs in our communities.
Windsor, Essex.
Also, okay, Windsor, Essex.
And I admire success in financial other words. So let's talk about this now. So if you look from the articles, this is kind of from my viewpoint. Doctors spend, because I actually looked into how much costs to become a family physician in Ontario or in Canada in general.
A lot of money, bro.
And you're going to spend at least, quote me or not, a minimum of almost $1 million over the course of X amount of years.
Maybe. Yes.
For schooling. Just schooling alone is about $700,000 to become a doctor. So, personally, as you look in the article that Dr. G.F. Butler of Tecumseh wrote to the Windsor Star, he's right. Would you want... a Joe Smo, somebody on the street, to do heart surgery on you, or somebody who's done the training, done it before? Do you think a cost should be associated with that? Like, they're going into your heart trying to help you to live.
Yeah, you know what I mean? But they charge you so much to become so successful. You get what I'm saying?
But they're not charging you. They're charging the government, which is the taxpayer. So in reality, they are charging you.
You have to pay it back when you purchase the charge. If you get old step out, you got to pay it all back. You pay out your pocket.
But this is OHIP we're talking about.
Yeah, but we're talking about
surgery.
Doctors getting to the positions and charging that much money. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they have to pay so much to get to their positions. So now when it's time to get their billing, they're gonna make up. Say a patient comes in and their bill is $100. You know what I mean? They might put like extra 2% on top of that to make a little change.
But you get, like, from my research, I said it's almost $1 million to do it, right?
Yeah.
And as a doctor, when you start off, you're not going to be making
you're not making nothing
even close to that. So it's going to take at least 5 years to get even.
Get all that back, yep.
To be at zero. Then that's when you start going to make money. I personally don't think they should publish it because I think they're trying to scrutinize it.
Maybe some doctors are trying to do that before that 5 years. They're trying to make the money before that 5 years, right? So that's why you're saying, like, how is 2 physicians charging so much? You know what I mean? How long are you doctors in their line of duty? Like how many years? Yeah. You know what I mean? You have to figure that out. Like if you're only, like,
but these are specialists, though. That's the thing.
Like if they're, yeah, so I don't know. It's just
and if you look at the resident in Tecumseh who wrote, like, why don't the MPs like? We have all these politicians making money off the taxpayers, and some of their salaries aren't.
They're making money.
Like, I personally, like, don't get me wrong. If they build one thing for $6 million for one thing, that's a little bit outrageous. But if it's the course of X amount of patients,
and how many years would the $6 million?
I'm assuming 1 year. Wow. We can look it up and we'll talk about it on the next episode. Just because I don't want to drag it on too long.
Yeah, that's true. If it's only 1 year and they charge $6 million in 1 year, there's something wrong there then, bro. $6 million.
Yeah, but what happens if you did like 100 heart surgeries or 200?
Bro, that's $3 million.
And saved 200 people.
Bro, that's $3 million a freaking physician. If only 2 of them charged it, $6 million altogether, that's $3 million that they have. Bro, no, bro. There's something wrong. No physicians making $3 million in a year.
We'll save this for next week's episode.
No,
we're gonna look up the sunshine list and we'll get more info on this. So stay tuned, guys, for episode 22, you guys. But let's move on to the next topic, guys. If you guys aren't aware of Highway 3, there was an article posted by CBC by personal injury lawyer applauds Ontario government for long overdue decisions to widen Highway 3. Greg Monteford, everybody that uses Highway 3 is entitled to a safe roadway. What do you think about all this going down?
Well, I feel because remember, like when you're going over that Ambassador Bridge now, it gets really packed and no traffic. You can wait to get to the States, come back in Canada. You can wait in that line up for like an hour, 2 hours. You know what I mean?
Highway 3 goes to here in Church, doesn't it?
Yeah. Because
Highway 3 comes from Kingsville, right?
Yes.
If I'm not mistaken.
They want to extend it so the trucks and everything. You know what I mean? I feel it to be a good thing. Because the more lanes they have, I feel it'll be less traffic, less accidents, you know what I mean? Because now it's like you're not in 2 or 3 lanes trying to get by, you know what I mean?
Well, if I'm not mistaken, just this year alone, there was a motorcycle accident on that road.
Oh, yes.
Just this year alone.
Yes, sir.
So you think it's going to be good that they are going to expand it, but I think this should have happened a long, long time ago. Like, this shouldn't be happening now. This should have been happening a while ago.
Yes, it should have. Well, they've been trying to do it, but they kept meeting roadblocks. You get what I'm saying, too? And it came down to one person blaming the Canada side, other person blaming the U.S. side, you know, going back and forth. No one was trying to meet in the middle and do it. They started the bridge a little bit. They started doing some of it and they stopped. You know what I mean? They started and they stopped. You know what I mean? So they have to come to one agreement and just do it and get over it. You know what I mean? Like, how long are you going to keep the city in construction?
But a lot of the residents in this area wanted this to happen.
Yeah, I know. So a lot. And they're working on all the little smaller things in the city still right now, you know what I mean? So by the time they get to this, it'll be like next year, you can start that. I don't know, man. It's just weird.